Hope everybody's doing well. I got this thing all set up, so let's get right into it. Um, Last time we left off, I was still working on this guitar, and I basically wrapped up the headstock, wrapped up the volute, and then I started working on the actual neck angle. So I paused there because I wanted to actually model this bridge that I'm using. This is a Hipshot Baby Grand style bridge because I want to make sure that I get the neck angle right to get the most versatility out of this bridge as possible in terms of like how low the action can go or how high it can be raised, depending on, you know, what gauge string is going to be like used for this. What's good with you too. But anyway, yeah, that way you can use whatever gauge string you want, whatever tunings you want, and the bridge will be able to accommodate it. Now, I also said, sorry, I'm eating Cheez-Its. I'm pretty hungry. I was going to model this whole thing off stream, but that didn't happen. I got started on it. So I'm going to start by finishing this guy, then doing the neck angle, then should have time to start working on the actual carve, because I want this to be a carved top guitar. So yeah, then we can start placing components. Now, real quick, to model this, I'm doing the same thing that I basically did with the guitar, where I had this canvas that I was kind of basing stuff off of. I'm doing the same thing here. Hipshot products, they're really, really great. I mean, they're incredibly well made. They're very consistent, really nice materials. But also what's really nice is that it's very easy to get their blueprints, and they, like, you know, it's always a good idea to have a caliper in your part to double check, but these are always like pretty straight on. So I started modeling from the top. I'm gonna model just where the saddles are gonna be. It's not gonna be a direct like one-to-one. I just want it to look correct, and like mainly what I'm focusing on is where these studs are gonna fall, and making sure that, you know, the range of that will work with the angle of the neck pocket. So let's start here. I'm just kind of going to eyeball these guys. I'm going to make a sketch right here. And I'm probably just going to copy and paste these things a bunch. So let's do a 2-point square. Let's say like, yeah, sure, 8 point, or I'm going to make that 8.5 mil seems like a solid number. I could actually measure this seeing as I have the part on me, but I'm lazy and this doesn't really matter a ton right now. Okay. I'm actually going to make, yeah. Alright, we're going to extrude this guy. So I'm going to hit Q. Oh yeah, it's because I have all the bodies turned off. Okay. Then on the side of this, I'm just going to do a little angle for the break angle of the saddle itself. Q. I'm going to shear that off. Alright, and then, what the heck. I'll put a little notch in there just because I wanna be fancy with it. Just a tiny little guy. Let's do 0.25, whatever. Just so I have some kind of reference. Q. And then, okay. Alright, that looks good. Now, I'm going to set these kind of across this arc, because this arc matches like the kind of radius you're going to be working with. So to do that, I'm going to make a sketch on here. I'm going to project this, and then I'm going to do an offset from this top radius, and I'm just going to try and line it up at the bottom of those notches. I'll hit OK. And then, does it say the spacing over these on this thing? I don't think it does. It just says, oh, outer to inner. So that's 2.07 inches or 52. Where's my calculator? So it's that. So it's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That divided by 5. So I'm looking at this measurement here. So it's 52.58 divided by 5 because there's 5 spaces in between. So that's 10.516 mil between the center notches of each of those. All right, I can handle that. Let me turn this guy back on. I'm gonna, okay, project. Now I know this is curved, but this should work, at least I think it will. Alright, and then I'm gonna do 52.58. What? Alright, well that doesn't really match the sketch. Let me check on the actual one. See if I can get this on camera. This is coming in around 53. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to center it then. Alright, so I'll just go to the center point of this arc. Let's say from here down like 2 mil. Okay, so I'll just make a line that is 52.58. Alright. Gonna go to constraints, midpoint. I'm gonna place this at this lower guy. Okay. Alright, I got this. I'm a genius, I think. Alright, and then what was that number I said? It's 10 point something. 10.516. Alright, so this is how I like to place stuff. You can do points. And I need to have 4 more, so like generally like whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you hit D while you're in Sketch, you can just do dimensions. So I'm gonna pick those 2, and then I'm gonna write down my 10.58, or no, sorry, 516. Okay, and then with the dimension tool still selected, I'm just gonna keep doing that to get these all evenly spaced. Control V, enter. And this one should be. Alright, sick. Alright. Now I'm going to make lines that go directly from those measurements up to here. This will all make sense in a second. Let's have a race. Man, I'm not fast at modeling stuff in Fusion. I'm just like, I just try and think of how a dumb guy would do things like me, and then I make that work. All right. Okay, so I got reference points that I plan on using, and then I'm gonna move this body point to point. So I'm going to use the bottom of that arc and snap it to there. Okay. Let me turn off that other sketch. Okay. This will definitely work. Alright, it's sick. I'm going to take this guy, Control C, Control V. I'm going to move it over here so it's less it's still very confusing actually to look at this. Alright, point to point. I'm going to get, where? Wow, I'm not looking dead on at it. That's why it's there, and this one's gonna go here to kind of follow that arc. Okay. Control V. Point to point. Get this guy. Plop him right here. Okay. Yeah, dumb guys are the best. We're so dumb. Alright. We're chugging along. We're making progress. Maybe it's just that I made the saddles a little too narrow and that's why it looks weirder than the sketch. I don't know. Because usually their Hipshot stuff is very accurate. Yeah, it really is just like this. Freddie Mercury, to your point, like this program is meant for people who are so much smarter than me. Like it's really crazy. Like I am basically just kind of fumbling through things, but like you can do a ton of stuff with this program that I can't even scratch the surface of. All right. So those are all on the same plane as that. I'm gonna move these guys back a bit. Translate. Wait. Okay. Nice. I guess I should probably put the floor or bottom on this thing. Yeah, you can model stuff to like forever, and it'll never be like perfect, but I don't know. It's nice to have these things for renderings for people too. Like if somebody ever wants something custom made, you can just kind of you know, like have these. I guess it's an asset or whatever, right? Like that's what they say in video game stuff. All right. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna... My wallpaper. What is my wallpaper? Oh, the wallpaper behind me. Yeah, Chip and Joanna Gaines, man. Target, really, you know, doing everything. All right, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna create a sketch. It's gonna be on this plane. I'm gonna project all of these guys. Or actually, no. I really just need. No, I will. I'm gonna project the whole thing. No. Let's project. I'll turn this guy off. Project that. Project that. Project that. That. Okay. Nice. Alright. And then I guess I should offset all of these by a little bit so they don't join. Let's say like -0 or -0.1. Okay. I really should have modeled this before I made these saddles, but whatever. Alright, now we're gonna make little lines. So many little lines. And then we'll join all this together. What connect? Why are you... I guess I can just go past that, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Sorry, this is just kind of monotonous stuff. If there's anybody in the chat who has questions about specific things, I will. I can talk while I do this boring stuff, and then when we get back to the actual guitar thing, I can. It's gonna get live. It'll be Liddy fam. Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm not screen sharing this. Oh shoot, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me do that before I get terribly far into this. Alright. Well, I lost some of it, but if people want to watch this on YouTube, all this stuff gets uploaded later. So you can go back and actually, like, fast forward through the pointless stuff and focus on the stuff that's actually important. But I guess the first 15 minutes of this are going to be really bad video quality. Alright, we did it. Cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I'm going to join these guys up right there. Okay. Alright. Looking good. Okay, I think that's like enough for that. I'll just roughly model the posts and then we can import this into the actual guitar thing. I'll stop wasting time with smaller stuff. Actually, no. There's a way you can make a cylinder. But I want to make it on this plane. Alright. It's 11.3 millimeters wide by 25.02 tall. I'm not gonna go through doing the actual, like, what are they? Not threads. What are those called? Knurled stuff. I'm not gonna do that. That seems like something for nerds. I'm just gonna try. Alright, there's that. So let's see. I actually have this part here because I'm really gonna need to see. They are kind of set up weird. So like in a lot of, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. A lot of these posts, like how they meet up is not always the same. So like this thing slots in here, and some Tunematic style bridges will just like stay like that. This is nice that it's got like a little screw that can, whoop, little screw that can sit like that, so when you don't have strings on it, it doesn't like fall off your guitar if it's vertical, which is a nice feature. But like when I saw this, I immediately thought it would sit on top. It does not. So really, the bottom of the bridge is going to be flush with this surface. So that's important. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. Because this is why it's important to have calipers, guys. I'm gonna see. So with the bass, okay, so from the base to the bottom of that thing, if you can see on the camera, that is coming in at, right, yeah, 27.5 mil. So I'm gonna make a sketch on here. This is Fusion 360. I'm gonna project that, make a line. So this is gonna be the top of that. That's 27.5 millimeters. So this is where the top of this thing is gonna be. All right. I should have put that in the dead center of the cylinder. That was stupid of me. Whatever. I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a separate cylinder and just... Or no. What am I doing? This is what I should measure this. Inspect. So that distance, 2.48. Okay. So, new cylinder. So it's the same diameter, or no, just slightly wider diameter. What is it on here? 12.5. Alright, cylinder is gonna be, what? No, stop it. Create cylinder on here. Okay, nice. 12.5. Alright, and the height's gonna be that. Okay. We're gonna move this guy. Put the center point on top of that guy. Okay, so this is the bottom of this thing. This is where the bridge sits on top of. So that's actually very important because the amount of play I'm going to get out of this is dependent on that. Okay, and then the threaded part, I guess this doesn't matter as much. You could basically get rid of the threaded part if you really wanted to. So let's the old calipers. Make sure that's zeroed. 13. It's a cylinder that's 13 mil by 6.4. Alright, we're gonna make a third cylinder, gang. Um, 6.4. What did I say? Did I say 13? I forgot already. Yeah. 13 mil. Okay. We're gonna move this guy point to point. Wait, what? No. Why is it 3 things? I just want to move this guy. Alright, top there to top there. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't have the threads, but really, I just need this so I can position things. Now, turn the canvases off. This is kind of what we're working with, which should be more than enough to actually, like, plot things within the guitar model. So I'm gonna do some I'm gonna join these 2 things together, combine. Okay, and then all of these guys I'm going to join as well. Or what are all these? Hold on, those are all the saddles. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm going to start making these actually components, because you can't copy-paste bodies within Fusion 360. For some reason, it's got to be components. So you just right-click, go to Create Components from Bodies. I'm going to title this Hipshot Baby Grand. It looks like a little grand piano. It's so cute, right? And then I'm going to put... Right? That should work like that. Yes, okay. And then I can click and drag all the saddles into there. Collapse that, collapse that. So now that whole thing is all tied into one guy. Then I'm going to make a component from this. It's gonna create components from body. Say this is whatever, bushing. That's a fine name. And I'm gonna put that top guy in there just because I will be moving this up and down probably in the model later. I don't want to attach it, but I want it like within the same thing so I can separate them. Alright, I'm going to save this so I don't lose whatever progress I have. We're going to go here. You click on these guys to copy and paste from stuff. You just click on them once they've been turned into a component. Hit copy. Go to here. You click over here. You hit paste new. And then it'll paste it. I think it pasted it in the middle of the guitar body. Yes, it did. Turn this around 180 degrees. I'm just going to leave it there for now because I'm going to have to make a sketch and place this out in the middle. Thanks, I try and be cool, man. No, let me straighten out the... You know what's actually a really good tool that I want to go over? Let's go to the internet. Nope, too big. There we go. We're gonna go to StuMac and the fret calculator. This is a really nice feature. The software is Fusion 360. So I know we used FretFind 2D to figure out all of the like fret placements and stuff. It's still a really good program. But what is it? 22. But one thing that this does, now I don't think the FretFind does, is it's got where is it? It's somewhere. This feature down here. This is so nice. It has for like, different style bridges, where to place the bolts and stuff. It's a good thing to have within your sketches, just so you can like have them set up right, especially for tunematics, because like they can get like all slanty and whatnot. So with that, oh hey guys, StuMac, unlock 10% off with orders over $150. That's a great deal. You should do that. Can I make this baby and then keep working? No, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna keep this off to the side. Sorry. Oh no, too big. Alright. So, let's look at the top here. I should do this with the neck flat, I think. Yeah. Let's go to bodies. No. Move. I'm gonna rotate this back. Or actually, can I go with my timeline and unrotate it? No, I don't know where that was. Alright, I'm gonna turn this guy off. We're gonna rotate around this axis. It was -4. Alright, so I just straightened the neck back out just because I want it straight when I place this, and then I'll angle it so that it works. Not canvas. Let's go back to sketches. Scale length. Okay. I'm gonna make a new sketch on the body. Capture position. I'm gonna project this because this edge of this rectangle is like, that's where the end of the nut is. So that's gonna be a knife's edge. It's gonna be really sharp to make sure that this thing like plays and intonates right. And then we have right? Yeah, this is 25 and a half. So the Stu Mac thing says 25.562 inches from nut to the center of the treble side post. So, and then the bass side's going to be a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch further back. Or, if you're like me, we can do 3/32 seconds and split the difference. Now, let's see. Does this still have... Where's my canvas? What is it for the center of the posts? It's 82.75 mil. So I'm gonna turn this thing off. So I know that this is my center line. I want to project that just so I have it. I'm gonna make a line that was, what did I say? 82.75? 82.75. Oh, I'm in inches. Hold on. Millimeter. Wait, what? Hold on. 82.75 mil. Okay. Sick. Alright. We are going to... Where's constraints? Midpoint. Okay. So that's at there. So this is kind of where we want our saddles to fall so that we have some play, but we got to change it because yeah, okay. You know what? I'm stupid. Because I should have this. Let me think. Whatever. I'm just going to copy and paste it. Wait, no. Cancel. I want the whole line, not just a point. Control C, Control V. Okay, point to point. I also want this at the nut. Okay. So here's the thing that's kind of giving me a little bit of trouble right now is that when you slant it, the distance between those 2 points is going to become ever so like slightly narrower. So I'm thinking from the nut to the edge of this. Yeah, this will make sense. Okay. So treble side. Sorry, gang. I'm spiraling. It's gonna be shoot. Hold on. Let's go back down. Where was it? Treble side. 25.562 according to Mr. Stuart McDonald. All right. Oh wait, did I say treble side? Oh shoot, why am I so stupid? $25.562. Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, base side. You know, I still never learned my fractions by heart. My mental math is pretty bad. What's 3 divided by 32? The one that I can remember is an eighth. 1.25 is like, or point, no, 0.12. I can't even do that. I'm a moron. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to copy paste. I'm going to drag that up to the other side. And then I'm going to add my little extension on here, which is 0.09375. Alright, that's how far back that should be. Okay. Yo, what's up? Alright. Cool. So, let me try and get this in my head. Alright, line. I'm going to go to that one that's a little further back. And then this one. So that's the slant of the bridge, as they say, like, you know, these things should be installed. I'm going to trust Dumac. They've never steered me wrong. But now that this line is at an angle, because one is slightly further back, like if I inspect it, it's 3.259, when this thing is really 3.258. But probably not that much of a difference. But I want to be precise. I have this program, so I'm going to use it to the best of my advantage. Make a line. What did I say that's supposed to be? 3.25. Or no. Let's do mils. It's 82.75 millimeters. So I'll make a line. Shoot, I already forgot. I'm so stupid. 82.75. 82.75 millimeters. Okay. I'm going to go to constraints, and I'm going to make it parallel to this guy. So now that should... Wait, what? No. Hello? No, I straightened the wrong one out. Damn it. I want to make the other one parallel. It's... I want to make this guy parallel to this guy. No! Stop it! Alright, I'm going to have to try and lock this. You gotta lock in, as the kids say. Alright, constraints. We're gonna fix unfit. We're gonna fix this guy in place. Parallel. I want you to make this guy slightly slant. What error? Shut up. Whatever, it's fine. It's close enough. I'm just going to delete this thing. Sorry for wasting everybody's time with that. Alright. So now let's get those posts in here as well. The bushing guy. I'm going to copy this. Paste new. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta finish the sketch. Paste new. Okay. So I want it to be mounted so that, like, when this thing is, you know, inserted into the guitar. Oh wait, what? Why are there two? Hello? Oh, all right. I want this to be inserted so that this black part of the bushing is, like, completely in the actual guitar. It's flush, and then this can kind of be adjusted and twisted up to raise the action, or twisted down to lower the action. So let me move both of these things. Oh yeah, it's weird when it won't let you move components because it's annoying, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, so move one, point to point. I'm going to select the center of the bottom of this thing, and I'm going to place it right there, and then hit OK. followed by moving this guy right here, point to point. I'm gonna select this guy. I'm gonna put him slightly further back as per the suggestions by Stuart McDonald. Hit OK. Alright, so that's where those posts are gonna go. And then let's turn this guy back on. We are going to move him origin point. Let's see. Will it let me select the interior of this U? If so, I love this. Oh my god. It's such a nice feature that they let you do this. I love this program. Look at that. It just sits there perfectly. So nice. Alright, and then I'm going to rotate it around that axis. So rotate, because remember, it's going to sit like a little sideways. I just want to try and get this approximately in the right position. Ah, too much. What was that degree? Oh, shoot. It was like... No. Okay, more than that. 1? No. 2? A little less than 2? Let's do 1.8. No, 1.7. Alright, close enough. Look at that. Alright. So now we can see here's our center line, here's our center point, and those saddles fall right around there with enough room for it to like have full adjustment for intonation and stuff. Great. Okay. So nice. So sick. I'm glad we went through that together. Let me turn off all these old sketches. Okay. So now we got to figure out the neck break angle. With that mounted that close to the body, I guess I should probably also have a nut for this thing. Sorry, I'm not going to get to the carved top today. This is taking so much longer than I actually thought it would. I thought I could finish mocking up this bridge in like 2 minutes, and it took me like 20. Alright. New sketch. I'm going to make a nut for this guy. Whatever, shut up. Capture position. Q, we're going to press pull. Wait, what? Offset face. No, thank you. Finish sketch. Q. Why are my other sketches on? Raise this up. Just make it taller than it needs to be. New body. Okay. I'm actually going to name some of these too, because this is getting confusing. Alright. Okay, what was the radius of this sketch, of this fretboard? What did I say it was? It was... Just tell me the... Fine, just let me pick the radius. Oh, offset plane. Why are you... I clicked the wrong thing because I'm dumb. Radius is 14 inches. Alright. Great sketch at the top of the nut. I'm going to project the fretboard on here. Okay. I'm going to offset this by like whatever. Oh, that's weird. Oh, nope, that's way too much, sorry. Whatever. Let's do 1 point. Let's do an eighth. Or, damn it. top of the nut. Alright, create a sketch. I'm gonna make a little triangle. And this is actually a little preview into how I plan on doing the carved top. You can make like little, you know, shapes, so like this triangle. And for most of what we've been doing, it's been projecting just like straight out, perpendicular or whatever, to the surface that your sketch is on. But you can also do this guy, do a sweep. Yeah, you gotta sweep the leg, bro. Sweep the nut. So you select your profile, orientation is perpendicular, and the path is going to be the curvature of the nut. No, wait, maybe it's not going to work this way. Why are you not working? Hold on, maybe I do it in solid? No, not revolve. How did I do this before? I used to do this to make bevels on stuff. Single path. Yes. Path. Yes. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it didn't work in the sheet format. Ah, hold on. I gotta extend that more. Oh, my cat's here. Why is this one little thing being stupid? Alright, hold on. One last time. If it's not doing that, I'm just gonna have it make a new body, and I'm gonna make it go further. Whatever. Fine. It's a small thing. I'm not even making this in Fusion. This is just to render it. Alright. So we got that. Okay. We are going to... Stop it. Do I need to... I should probably model the notches for the slots. But I'm kind of lazy. Oh yeah, and I also got to model the frets because we want to make the bottom height of this. I should have known in college I used a program to make it. Oh yeah, this is a great program for making virtual guitars. Anyway, sorry. At this point, it probably makes sense to model the fret wire also because we want the neck angle to allow us to have this at its lowest position and just be like with the strings kissing the tops of the frets. I'm gonna generalize the frets. I don't know how tall the wire I have right now is off the top of my head. But anyway, we'll do it. It's easy. Create a sketch. We're going to make an offset plane, rather. Let's do 1 point. Let's do 1/8 of an inch tall, so it's almost, it's the entirety of the radius of the fretboard is still there. Okay. I'm gonna project the fretboard onto this sketch as well. I did this on the same plane, right? I'm not. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Ah, why am I doing this? I made that. I need to make the sketch on the correct plane. There we go. Alright, now project. P, hit the fretboard. Okay, cool. So now I got all these slots. I'm going to offset all of these an annoying amount. Modify the sketch. Verify the geometry. What are you talking about? It's a rectangle. Oh, I was dragging it in. That's why. I'll get it right out to the edge of the fretboard. That's good. Then I'm going to offset all of these. These streams are all uploaded to YouTube. Unfortunately, I missed the first 15 minutes of this one. So the first 15 minutes I'm just going to rip from the Instagram live, which is not very good quality for the actual like Fusion program stuff, but it'll be up there, and then I'll fix it with the actual screen grab stuff later. So what I'm doing right now is offsetting all of these fret slots just so I can get the position of all of the fret wire relative to them. This is like a mega jumbo wire apparently, by the way. It's real chonk, but for our purposes it'll work. Oh, thanks. You are a king as well. Alright. So I got all the fret wire sketches done. Finished sketch. I'll turn off the fretboard. I go Q. Ugh. I am stupid. This is going to take forever. If I were smarter, I would have just selected the whole fretboard and then just deselected the space in between what I want. But I'm a moron. Okay. All these selected, we'll then extrude them, radius them, and we'll be golden. Alright, 1,000,000 frets. Let's make them. Alright, new body. Cool. Okay. So now I'm going to have 22 new bodies, which is annoying. I'll combine them into a component at some point. But I can turn the fretboard back on. So now we have our frets. And also, just to make things easier, there's a really nice like rendering option here. When everything gets this gray and you have this many bodies, it's kind of hard. So I'm just going to apply some wood to these things so it's easy to differentiate. Let's say finished. Ooh. How about a nice semi-gloss mahogany for the fretboard? Alright. Cool. So you have that. Real quick. You know what? I got an idea. We're gonna go back to our friend Stu Mac, because I forget how tall fret wire is. I usually use the jumbo. I want to try this gold wire at some point too. Yeah, let's see, wide. And I usually do like to have the highest just so I can get the most out of it. So this is just a ballpark. How is the crown is usually 1.35 mil. All right, I'll take your word for it, Stumac. Thank you. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna create a sketch there. I'm gonna turn the nut off. So glad I labeled that. Okay. Then what did I say it was? It was 1.35 mil tall. 1.35 mil tall. All right, nice. Oh wait, no, it's one. Okay. Oh, sorry. I went to inches. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. All right. Create circle. We're gonna match the radius of this thing. Starting here. So it's 28 diameter. And then, oh, wait. Finish sketch, Q. And now we're going to cut off the tops of all these weirdly squared frets. Okay. Nice. Now we got a little fret wire that's gonna be about as tall as it needs to be. We got the nut made. Alright. Sorry we did not get to the carved top today. I promise I will finish getting the neck angle taken care of next week, and then we'll move on to doing the carved top. And then I'll get into electronics, chambering, and all of that. So, you know, we're making progress. It's starting to look more like a guitar every day. Hopefully you found this interesting, and like I said, it'll be up on YouTube, usually in like a day or so once I get all this uploaded. So, you know, hope you had fun. I'll see you next week. Bye.